All right, folks, week 11 is here. I think this is the best week of football we've had all season, possibly the best week we'll have the rest of the season. It started last night with the Eagles getting a huge win over the Commanders and taking control of the NFC East. But there are two monster games this weekend, and I'll start with the first one, Chiefs at Buffalo to play the Bills. And I think this is enormous for both teams. For the Chiefs, if they win this game, they essentially have locked up the 1 seed. They'll have a 3-game lead, essentially a 4-game lead on both the Ravens and Bills, given they'll have beaten both of them head-to-head. And I think that'll be it for the 1 seed in the AFC. On the Bills side of things, if they win this game, they'll keep them alive for the 1 seed in the AFC. And also, right now, the Bills and Ravens are in that 2-3 spot. This could really decide if that game takes place in Baltimore or if it takes place in Buffalo. So a huge game for both of these teams. But I want to look back at some of the history between these two teams in the playoffs. So going back to 2020, you have the Bills at the Chiefs in the playoffs, the AFC Championship game, and the Bills go up 9-0 on the Chiefs. They were up 3-0. Mecole Hardman fumbles a punt, and the Bills go up 9-0, and the Chiefs go on to outscore them 31-6 over the next 2 quarters, and they get absolutely housed. A year later, the famous 13-second game, the Bills up by 3, 13 seconds to go. They give up 2 long passes to the Chiefs, and they kick a field goal, goes to overtime, and the Chiefs score on the first possession. And then, of course, last year, down 3, Tyler Bass misses a short field goal that would have sent it to overtime. So the Chiefs have really been the Bills' bugaboo, and we'll see if they can start to cure that this weekend. So that being said, I am going to take the Bills -2 in this game. I think this game is in Buffalo. The Chiefs have continue to struggle on offense. Their offensive line is not very good, and I think Josh Allen, outside of last week, has played really well. And I think the Bills win this game, and they cover the 2 points. So moving to the second game, Ravens at Steelers. This is pretty hard for me to believe, but Lamar Jackson is 2-8 against the Chiefs and Steelers in his career. Right now, he is playing better than anyone in football. I think he's had the best season, and he is the current MVP, and I am going to take the Ravens -3 in this one. I think the Steelers are really going to struggle in this game, stopping Lamar. This is probably the best quarterback they've played all season, and Russ Wilson has played really well through 2 games, but I don't look for that to continue this weekend. Number 3, I'm going to take the 49ers -6.5 versus the Seahawks at home. And I think the Seahawks have been one of the most inconsistent teams in the NFL this season. It seems like they're very up and down, and the 49ers, I think, are going to start catching their stride here. CMC is back. Purdy is playing extremely well, and I'm going to take the 49ers to blow out the Seahawks. And then the last one, I am going to take the Bengals +1.5 at the Chargers. And the Chargers defense has been playing extremely well. If they hold the Bengals to under 21 points, they'll only be the second time a team has held their first 10 opponents under 20 points, which is extremely impressive. But T. Higgins is back. The Bengals really need this game. And being in Los Angeles versus the Chargers, there is not a lot of home field advantage for that team. So I don't think the home field really matters a whole lot here. So that's how I see it this weekend. We'll talk to everyone Sunday night.